Why do I want to heat it up? Because it's so cold.
Is there evil? I've done a lot of looking into what evil means. And evil is the wickedness of man. When we allow our desires and our selfish lusts to take over what we want to do, that is basically the definition of evil.
One time for the one time, it's your boy, the Plo4 representing Team No Till. Appreciate you guys dropping in on the live. Like and subscribe for your boy.
Once a thriving coal mining town in the foothills of Appalachia, its golden era lost its shine decades ago, when the mines shut down and the economy collapsed.
You have to want to go to Logan to be there anymore.
But Todd Schultz and Annette Cooper were both born and bred here. And like a lot of teenagers, especially when they're in love, they're looking for a way out of their small town. Todd's the second oldest of four from a well-known and well-respected family in Logan.
My brother, Todd, was 19, and he'd been out of high school a little over a year. He'd gone to work for a printing company in Logan. He was also a volunteer firefighter.
Todd, stop it. Seriously.
Annette was going to Hocking College. She was doing very well there in the computer programming industry, and she was looking to further her education either at Ohio University in Lancaster or possibly going to Ohio State University.
While Todd's family is very close, Annette's is equally fractured. The oldest of two daughters, she comes from a broken home on the outskirts of Logan.
If I do well on this, get all of my credits for transfer, we could rent ourselves a little apartment near campus.
What? You just don't love living with my parents and my brother?
Well, it's a lot better than living with my stepdad, that's for sure.
Todd and Annette were both living with his family on the west side of Logan. It was at the request of Todd, basically, because Todd knew of some allegations of sexual abuse by her stepfather, Bill Johnston, and Todd did not want to see his girlfriend in that type of an environment.
I cannot wait to have some privacy. Get out of here, live how we want to live. Todd, stop. I heard something.
Hello? Hey, who's out there? It's getting late. I gotta take a break from soccer practice. Let's get out of here.
Todd that evening was supposed to take his younger brother to a soccer practice, and then later at 6:30 he had a meeting for the volunteer fire department.
Todd did not come home. Totally out of character.
Hi, Mom. Hi. Have you seen Todd today?
My mom called every relative we could think of to ask around, see if anyone had seen them or had any clue where they might have been.
Okay. I'll keep going. Love you. Bye.
No one has seen Todd or Annette since yesterday afternoon, including Annette's parents, who are now just as worried as Todd's family.
My mom had a gut intuition that something bad had happened, something tragic had happened to them.
I want to report a missing person. It's my son and his girlfriend.
People don't often go missing in Logan, Ohio. People don't even lock their doors. So after 24 hours with no trace of Todd and Annette, local law enforcement isn't quite sure what to make of it. They reach out to Todd's parents for more information.
Can you describe what your son was wearing when you last saw him?
Blue jeans and a t-shirt.
Would it be possible if the two perhaps, ran off together, eloped?
He left all their clothes, their toothbrushes, keys to the car. No, I don't think that's what happened. I'm telling you, something happened to them. Something bad. Todd has never run off in his life. He doesn't drink or do drugs. He's a wonderful boy.
Appreciate you dropping it on the live. Tap that screen.
Do you know of anyone that might have wanted to hurt them?
Why don't you go on over to Dale Johnston's place? Ask him if he knows anyone who would want to hurt Annette.
I know my mom was not shy about mentioning why Annette was living with us. The rumors that Annette had been molested.
Dale Johnston? That's right.
Not too many people knew too much about Dale Johnston. He wasn't bred and born in Logan, Ohio, so he was sort of considered an outcast even when he was living there.
Sir, I'm looking for Todd and Annette. They didn't come home last night. The Schultzes are worried. You seen the kids? Heard from them?
Dale didn't seem as concerned about the missings as the rest of the Schultz family as well as the rest of the Johnston family.
It was not the behavior of someone who wanted to cooperate in finding my brother and Annette. That was the behavior of somebody who was being very suspicious.
Sir, I'm just trying to locate Todd and Annette. I know that she moved out.
I haven't seen either one of them. I haven't heard anything from them either. Deputy, the next time you plan on coming to my property, call.
Todd and Annette don't show up that day or the next. By that point, everyone in town knows they're missing, and they're all looking for them. In the woods, on the farms, and along the Hocking River that runs right through town. But there's no sign of them anywhere.
Daily, it was in the paper. I can remember people talking about it, wondering where they were at.
10 more days go by. Then, on the banks of the Hocking River, as one mystery comes to a close, another far more terrifying chapter is just beginning.
Command, this is Jacobs. I'm on the river, past the bridge. I think I found something. Roger that. Should we send somebody? Send everyone.
Oh, it was terrible. I was totally stranded.
No TP?
Nope. Empty roll.
So what happened?
Well, we started buying Charmin Mega XL.
Whoa, that's huge.
Charmin Mega XL is 6 rolls in 1 and lasts so much longer, you don't always have to worry about the roll running out.
I'm glad you were rescued, Dad.
Me too. It was a huge relief.
Enjoy the go with Charmin, guaranteed to fit or your money back.
On a frigid night, Goldilocks wandered into the forest and found 3 houses. She went inside the first house to escape the cold, but their oil tank was empty.
This house is too chilly. They should call their rabbit out.
At the second house, their fuel delivery hadn't come on time.
This house is freezing.
The last house had just got a delivery from Rabbito.
This house is just wrong.
Maravito offers affordable and reliable fuel deliveries to make sure your home is just right.
Located in Quebec, Canada, Mont Saint Luc is a world-class resort offering skiing, snowboarding,
Check it out.
No TV and no phone.
Oh, God in heaven.
He found the body basically from the legs up and from the neck down with no arms.
Just a torso. And then just a short time later, they found a second torso a little bit down the river, a little bit closer to the trestle bridge.
Investigators can only assume the torsos belong to missing teens, Todd and Annette. Now, the search is on for the rest of their bodies.
Okay, listen up. Keep your eyes open for anything. And, well, anybody.
It's not long before another deputy makes another discovery, even more gruesome than the last. Just a few hundred feet from where the torsos were discovered.
Command, I think we've got something.
Our understanding, what they found was 6 or 7 shallow graves that someone had dug to bury the body parts. And through further digging, they eventually found the heads. It's worse than a horror movie because it's real.
After breaking the news to Todd and Annette's devastated families, investigators start the search for the person or persons responsible for the grisly killings.
Who would do something like this? Why?
I wish I could tell you why. I can only tell you how.
The coroner determined that both Todd and Annette with a double gunshot wound to the head. The dismemberment came afterwards.
All right, bag this up. Put it out in the room.
Murder is rare in Logan, Ohio. Dismemberment? Unheard of.
Nobody involved in this case had ever seen anything like this.
It turned Logan on its ear. We didn't know who did this. We didn't know why. Could it have been just in Logan? Was it someone in the area who was passing through, who just came across Todd and Annette?
The local sheriff's department is overwhelmed by the magnitude of the case.
Yes, ma'am. We're doing everything we can. I'll pass this along.
People were saying that they're sleeping with baseball bats under their beds, and they were sticking a knife on the inside of the door.
Phones ring off the hook, with panicked citizens offering their opinions on who is capable of committing such horror.
Think you're bleeding? Where was he cut? Okay, I will pass this on to a detective and see you get back. When? Soon.
Despite countless calls and hundreds of leads, sticks.
The longer it took with no results, I think the more rumors started and the more the whole town became, to the point where I think people were afraid to let their children out and play for the mere fact that they may come up missing like Todd and Annette did.
When the investigation lags on for months, the people of Logan pour on the pressure to make an arrest. The cops need a break. And soon, they get it. A big one. Almost 3 weeks after the killings, a local man comes forward. Thanks for coming in, Steve. He tells police he thought he saw Todd and Annette in downtown Logan on the day they went missing.
Please, have a seat.
He swears they weren't alone. He's just not sure who they were with. Now, months after the murders, investigators will try anything to jog his memory, even hypnosis.
They took that individual and actually had him hypnotized to try to get a clearer picture of what he actually saw that night. Sometimes under hypnosis, they can give a more definitive answer.
Stephen, I'm afraid I have to warn you that you may experience very intense visions or memories. Lean into them. Do not try to make them go away. Stephen, I want you to close your eyes and relax. Let go of everything but the sound of my voice. I'm going to count backwards from 10. When I reach 1, you will have entered a state of deep relaxation. 10, 9, 8, 1. Stephen, I want you to think about what it is that you saw. I want you to speak out loud about what you saw. What you saw in Logan.
There was a man. Angry. There's a young man. The girl is upset. She doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to get in the truck. But he's forcing her in. He can't help her.
Stephen, I want you to look at the angry man. I want you to tell me what you see.
I'm trying to see him.
Stephen, tell me what you see. Stephen.
I know who it is.
When migraine strikes, do you question the trade-off of treating? Ubrelvy is another option. It works fast, and most have migraine pain relief within 2 hours. You can treat it anytime, anywhere. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Don't take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing or face, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur hours to days after use. Common side effects include nausea and sleepiness. Migraine pain relief starts with you. Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Ubrelvy.
Consumer Reports has recommended the Subaru Outback, along with 7 other Subaru models. Safe, reliable, trusted, loved. Subaru.
Get special relief on a new Subaru Outback from
Months after Todd Schultz and Annette Cooper's dismembered bodies were found in a series of shallow graves, investigators get a big break. Under hypnosis, a witness says he saw the young lovers on the afternoon they disappeared, and they weren't alone.
Stephen, tell me what you see.
I know who he is.
This witness actually saw what he thought to be Todd and Annette